What culture? It's me! Ow. Simon Miller, and welcome to Smackdown Ups and Downs, the show where we go through WWE's Tuesday night program and we give the good bits a up and we give the bad bits a down. Now, yesterday I was away for Raw Ups and Downs. I just want to say two things. One, thank you to Adam for filling in for me. And two, thank you for all the nice comments that everybody left in the comment section, because that is indeed where you would leave a comment. And then on that note, thanks for Adam for putting it out there to begin with. So a salute for the right hand, a salute from the left hand. You're all lovely, wonderful people. You make my heart sing. But enough of that, enough fluff. You're only here for one damn reason. It's time to ups and downs. We start Smackdown with an up because we began with what mattered. We now know that it is indeed going to be AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE title at WrestleMania 34. So let's put a spotlight on that, and that's what we did, hence the up. AJ Styles came out to just address all of this, and straight away it's lovely because AJ Styles is a babyface that gets cheers, and as I said before, that is it's like a novelty in 2018. No babyfaces get cheered anymore, so here's our champion. We're meant to love him. And we love him. He talked about how awesome and crazy it was that he is the champ, and to be fair, he's right, and he said it gets crazier still, because look who he's going to be facing at the Showcase of the Immortals. It is indeed Shinsuke Nakamura, his old New Japan running buddy. As I always say, imagine we just, wind the clock back a few years, and I said to you, at WrestleMania 34, it's going to be Nakamura versus Styles for the WWE title. You would walk up to me, and you would just knee me right in my nose, because you'd be disgusted by the things that I said. Eventually Nakamura came out and was like, well, don't worry about all this age. That's what I'm going to call AJ Styles from now on. Age. Because at Mania, I'm going to take your title off of you. You know what? Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter who wins that match at WrestleMania, because it's going to be so good. And we love them both. We love Nakamura. We love Styles. Whoever wins at WrestleMania, we're going to be happy. Which is why, really, that match should go on last. Because it can't fail. It won't go on last. But that is what I would like to see happen. Hence why it won't happen. Nice start to Smackdown though. It's downtime though, because then who interrupted? That's right, Rusev, and I have no idea what WWE is doing still down. And it was AJ versus Rusev in a non-title match because, of course, what are we doing? What are we doing with Rusev? I thought after Fastlane we were going to start seeing what his direction was for WrestleMania 34, but instead he's still involved with this. And it's not like he's going to be the third man in that match. They're not going to make a triple threat match and put Rusev in there, even though they should. It starts to make me worry that WWE don't care about the Bulgarian brute. And he lost here via DQ after Aiden English saw that he was in trouble, so he just got in the ring and beat the crap out of Styles. Do you know what I mean, don't you? That means next week we're going to get a tag team match between AJ Styles and Nakamura going against Rusev Day. They'll lose again. We're 1 week closer to Mania, and they still ain't got none. And yeah, Nakamura made the save, but I tell you this, if this means that Rusev is going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I'm going to cry tears. Tears of matchka, whatever that means. It doesn't even matter if he wins. Look at Mojo Rawley. What a waste of time. There was tag team stuff next though, and it was genuinely very good. Let's get it up. Started off with Big E talking about the Bludgeon Brothers and what they'd done to Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston at the pay-per-view, but he said for now, until they're back, I'm going to stand tall. Then Jimmy Uso came up, put his arm around him. He was like, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, because they understand. They've got a greater enemy now, so they've got to team together so they don't get killed. Fortunately for them, they then had a match, and they pretty much got killed by the Bludgeon Brothers. It started off well as Ian Uso jumped Harper and Rowan as they were making their way to the ring, but unfortunately they then brandished some steel chairs, but they forgot the Bludgeon Brothers got those mallets and they just kind of swatted them away, and then they kicked their ass. There was a powerbomb, Big E got pinned 1, 2, 3, and then they just laid waste to Jimmy Uso, and now these two are dead, and now the only people left really are the Bludgeon Brothers, so I guess we just give them the tag belts. They've done it. They've won through process of submission. Realistically though, this will end up as a three-way at WrestleMania, and that's going to be a really good match, and the build here's been great, because Harper and Rowan, they do come across like psychopathic murderers that nobody can touch. So hell, I just have them win the titles there, and let them go on this like path of destruction. Good work, WWE. I don't understand why the Raw Tag Team division is so bad, and the SmackDown one is so good, but that's life. Somewhere in between all of that as well, we did get an AJ Styles promo that Nakamura interrupted, and Styles was like, don't help me out, pal. I don't need your help. Nakamura just said, well, it looked like you did, and it was funny. Up. And then Sami Zayn cut a really good promo. Up. Basically all tied into his war with Shane McMahon and his current war with Kevin Owens. And his basic point was that he was responsible too, because he was guilty by association, but mostly his delivery was just fantastic, hence why this was a good talking bit. And then next we did start to build up Charlotte versus Asuka for WrestleMania. And that's pretty good too. Nothing special here really, but we tick the boxes. Charlotte is going to bring Asuka's undefeated streak to an end. Asuka disagrees with that and said quite clearly that you may be a queen, but I'm an empress, and an empress is better than the queen. That's all I need, to be honest, because this is going to be a damn good match. It could even, maybe, probably won't steal the show, but it could be a contender, at least I hope. And now it's time to go on a little trip in regards to the US title, so as always, strap yourself in. Firstly, Randy Orton came out with his newly won US title and finally made sense of that stupid Smackdown top 10 list that's been ruining my life for the last few weeks, because he said simply this: I don't care about that list. There's only one list I care about, and that is the short list of Grand Slam champions, and I now am one because I won this belt. That was glorious. He said all these things really well. That's getting enough. Then Bobby Roode came out to let us know he was going to have a rematch at some point. All right, cool, whatever. And then Jinder Mahal turned up, I think just because he knows that they're going to have a triple threat match at WrestleMania, so he's like, I better be there to start laying those seeds. And then we did indeed have a match between Bob Roode and Jinder, and well, it was a down. And the finish was now Jinder's classic, which is distraction by Singh Brother. Then he hits the Khallas. However, afterwards, Randy Orton hit an RKO on Jinder, and he was so excitable that it made me really pleased. And Kevin Owens followed this, and can you believe it? He cut a really good promo too. Who knew he could do that? It's getting enough. And he too basically focused on Shane McMahon and Sami Zayn and all the things that they've done to him and how mad he is and how he's going to go out there and get revenge. And you should go out there and get revenge, Kevin. You go get him. And then Carmella defeated Naomi, aka Napkin. Down. The last segment of the night was very good though, and has got me intrigued, so that's getting enough. Shane McMahon did come out to make a big announcement, and he ended up making two, and that is number one, at WrestleMania 34, it is indeed going to be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, but also he now kind of realizes he hasn't been a very good commissioner recently, so he's taking a leave of absence from the role. That's right, he's suspending himself from that position. Then, of course, eventually Owens and Zayn came out because, of course, they did, and it was really interesting at one point because no one knew what was going to happen. But then they did make their plans known, and they did that by deciding to try and kill Shane McMahon. They slammed a chair into his head, used the ring post, and then they took him backstage and they powerbombed him on a grate. And honestly, he could be dead for all I know. He certainly looked a bit dead. This was pretty damn brutal. And as I said months ago, and I mean months, I do believe at the big show, we are going to get Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in the triple threat match. And I did say that ages ago. I just want to point out, and this build just makes perfect sense. And Daniel Bryan's going to be on Smackdown next week. He'll probably make himself the special guest referee. There it is. There's that match. That's what we've been building for all this time. Maybe a little bit disappointing, but however, this segment was very good. So it was a great end to Smackdown, and look how close we're getting now. We've pretty much got a card for WrestleMania in New Orleans, and you can start deciding whether you like it, whether you hate it, whether it's an up or whether it's a down. But I thought given tonight's episode, or episodic television of the Smackdown program, this was very good. And yeah, I want to see WrestleMania 34 now. I know there's lots I've got to talk about from Raw, because I didn't do it yesterday, but we'll do that next week. But I will say this, the Braun Strowman thing is flipping weird. Now don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you thought about last night's SmackDown. Like, share and subscribe. Then you head over to whatculture.com, as always here, you read our articles, and you go to see What Culture on Twitter at What Culture WWE, and you follow them. Click them with your finger. My name is Simon from What Culture. Again, thank you to everybody that either filled in for me yesterday or said lovely things. Now I'm back and I'm ready to come and smack you. No, I don't want to smack you. That's not a nice thing to do. Probably got the word smack in my head because of SmackDown. I'm going to come hug you.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. It might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.